Hello, welcome to www.robodog.in. Today, let us see how you can utilize our synthetic monitoring service. Yes, it's free for now, so use it as much as you can. You do not need to code or need to install any software on your machine. It's a pure on the cloud experience. You simply make bots, define steps that your bot executes on our cloud nodes, and you choose if you want to run it 24/7. You also receive alerts on your email if you want to. So let's start and see how quickly we can do all this and more. Let us log in through already set up login. So you can set up your access either through the social Google login or you can create your own username passwords. Okay, once you log in as a new user, you will be able to see the demo bots which are already set up for you. This is for learning purposes. Uh, the dashboard over here shows you the bot name and a few parameters on those demo bots. Once you click on the bot name, you will be able to see on the lower table all the bot steps which are getting executed. So the quickest possible way to create a new bot is to copy one existing one. So let us copy this existing demonstration bot. Once you copy it, there is a new one which is created starting with the name copy. Now this bot was created as a copy and all the steps under the bot are also created automatically. You will notice that it is marked as N active, which means it is not active right now. So let us edit the header of the bot and let us give a test interval which is 5 or 6 minutes. So every 6 minutes your bot is going to run. If your bot fails at any point, it runs at a 5-minute interval which is less than 6 minutes. You can change it as your own need. Alerts are sent out every 10 minutes. Okay, so that's it, and let us change this email to testing Robodog at Yopmail. So Yopmail is a free email domain for everyone to access, so we can test it. Great. And I put a yes, and you'll see that this execution node is set to N2. This is on AWS, and the start delay is about 5 minutes, so it can be slightly more than 5 minutes as well. I updated. So now this bot is submitted to run. There is no previous run status, and which is marked as information over here. Once it is run, your bot will appear under the dashboard over here. So till then, till 5 minutes, we utilize the 5 minutes to create a new bot from scratch. Again, we go to update or create bots, add new bot button creates a new bot from scratch. Okay, so let's give a new bot name. Test interval, let's put as 10 minutes. Fail test, let's put as 5 minutes. Alert, let's put as 10 minutes. And there you go. So let's not mark it as active now. We'll come back and activate it later after we add the bot steps. So bot steps are the main steps which are executed by the bot. So let's add the bot. Here we define the bot steps. So to define the bot steps, let us assume that we want to create a bot which searches in Google for certain flight fares, and if it's below a certain target budget, it'll send me an email. So let us go to google.com. Okay, I will copy the URL, entire URL. Action code specifies what you need to do on the what step. So I need to go to URL and I put in the target path. This action description is just a description, free text. Go to Google. Okay, parameter 1, parameter 2. There are two parameters. First parameter here will enter the number of seconds the bot can wait for the page to load, and parameter 2 are certain other advanced instructions to the bot. Uh, Let us give it over here. Break equal to 1 means your bot will stop execution if there is an error at any step. Alert equals to 1 means your bot will send an alert email to you once you set it up. Find text means it searches for a text in the web page. It does not search for button text and all, it just searches for the content text. So let us omit this for now. Okay, so you're done. The first step is registered for the bot step. The second step, let us search for a flight. Okay, so flight from Bangalore to Delhi. Okay, I sorry, so this is the target path which has to be the X path. The parameter 1 needs to be the search string. The target path is the search box over here, so we will put in the search box X path here. This is where the bot searches for the string, and then you enter to execute the search. After you have searched, so let's see, flight from Bangalore to Delhi. Okay, now you see there is a section where Google displays the prices. Let's take this element X path and pick up the value of this element. Okay, this gives the lowest value for the fares. Okay, now I will pick up the value. Okay, get the fare value. Okay, and I put in the X path which I copied. Right, I want to store that value in a variable. Variables names always start with var, and I mark it as a currency. Okay, the next step would be to check if this value is under my budget. So let's do that. I calculate, check if fare is within budget. Okay, and I give my expression. So var fare, let's say, should be less than 3000, or okay, and then the result of this comparison mathematical expression is I'll store it in var alert. Var alert is a special variable. You can use this to indicate if you want to send an email or not. Parameter true will keep it as blank for now. Okay, And the last step is to send an email. So let's send an email alert, trigger an email alert. Okay, here you need to type in the email address that you want to send email to. Okay, okay, this should be the email subject within quotes. Uh, is within your budget. Okay, fare from Bangalore to Delhi is, okay, let's put it in quotes. You can give mathematical expressions here. Okay, that's good. And then you add. So you're all done. Let us just quickly review what step. First step, you go to the URL. Second step, you search for the string. Third step, you get the value. Fourth step, you calculate if with the value if it's within your budget. Fifth step, you send an alert email. Okay, the alert email is based on this variable var alert. That's great. Now I want to submit this for execution. So let's activate it, and it gets submitted after 300 seconds. Done. Okay, so the first time the bot is being submitted, therefore it shows this information, and then you're done. Let us now see if we have the status from the copybot. Yes, we have seen the status from the copybot. So it took 7 seconds to run this bot. The time of run is given over here. The status is pass. If it doesn't pass, it shows as fail, uh, and it will run next at this time. So this is the entire information of the bot. When you click on the bot name, it shows you each step status. So here you will see the success status, which means it was successfully run, and then it also shows you the XPath which was utilized to make it run. Okay, now this is a successful status. It was copied from an existing bot. Let us try to see if it fails, if we can make it fail. So here we were searching for the stock code data motors. Let us change this to something else so that it will fail to run. Okay, Bata motors does not exist. It will fail to run, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, how do we get the alert, and what step it fails, etc. Okay, so I'll just put an update. So this bot will run next at this particular time. Our newly created bot from scratch has not run yet. Uh, so it will run in some time. It's not always 5 minutes. We need to wait for a bit more time to see the results of the bot. Okay, we are back. Now, what we see is both of our bots have failed. So let's understand one by one. We'll pick up the bot which we created from scratch first. What we see is this has failed on step number 3, where we wanted to get the price. It says target element not found, and it has given us a screenshot as well. So let us see what is in the screenshot. Okay, it seems that it has navigated to Google. However, what we see is the price being given in dollars. So it's actually navigating to the international Google site. Okay, so that's the trouble here. We need to specify the exact site which we want to navigate to. So let us change this bot a bit. Uh, okay, so let's also correct the error on the search string. We need to make sure that the exact search string that we actually execute is given here. So let's find out what is the URL for India. Okay, this is the one. This is the one we should use. Okay, here we go. We change the URL. We give the exact search string. Then we pick up the element. Okay, great. And we give the element XPath here. Okay, so it should be the same one, but let's make sure we have done it. Great. Now it has already been submitted. Now let us look at what happened to the other bot that we created as a copy. So it has failed. It has failed on this step. Let's see what's given on the screenshot. It's failed because, as expected, we changed the script name to Bata Motors and it doesn't find such a one script name. However, when we go back to our Yop mailbox, this is the email that we wanted to use as alert email. We don't see any email. The reason is this is an email which is generated from your bot step at the last step. So here the email is different one. So we need to change this. To our mail that we have been using. Testing Robodog at yopmail.com. Great. Now we submit and we see and we'll wait for the bots to run again. Welcome back. So what we see over here is my new bot which has failed again. We'll find out the reason because we have captured screenshots. Our platform captures screenshots for you. So at the step which has failed, you can just open the new screenshot. So we'll see that there's a slight difference in the screenshot. However, it still shows as $, which means that the bot where it runs from our Ohio node. It's actually taking up by default the US website and then querying for the search string in the US website. So let's change this. Let's change the bot to run from our Bangalore node so that it is localized. It uses the local settings to run this, to go to the URL and run the search string. Okay, so now we'll have to wait again for 5 minutes. Till such time we wait, we'll look at the second copy bot that we created. So it has failed, and it has failed at the step where we gave a wrong script code, but now we have an alert email. Oh, okay, so okay, so here is the alert email. Your bot name is failing for such so and so minutes. The number of alert emails we sent are 2 because I deleted one of them before, and then you have the URL of the bot run status. There you go. Nice crisp email giving you the bot steps where it failed also. So it has given you step number 5, but it has also given you step number 8 because alert email steps are always executed. It does not matter if you give break equal to 1, it will not skip the step. So let's wait again for some time to see the results of the new bot. So there we go, our new bot has passed. So let's see the results. I have got 3022 as the value, and it's not less than 3000. Therefore the var alert is equal to 0, and therefore the email will not be sent out. So now let's check my email. Okay, so this is the previous alert from the other bot. We are just delete it. Now if you want to get an alert, let us change the check that we are doing to, let's say, 3500. Okay, and that's it. So let's wait for another 5-10 minutes. Let's see if our bot has now run. Yes, it has run. However, we have found out one silly mistake, that we have given the email as Gmail, which is not the right email that we are checking. Therefore, we will not get any emails. So we need to update it back again to the right email, and then wait again. So such kind of small errors can delay your bot creation. So once you get a hang of it, these small errors will not appear. So let's see if our bot has run. Yes, it has run. It took about 16 seconds to run. So all the steps are properly executed. The last step took about 2 seconds. The first step, which is going to the URL, took about 8 to 9 seconds. The search took about 5 seconds. Now let's see if you have received an email. Yes, we have. We have received an email. And there's a quick check on this. Let's see. Great. So this is our email subject. Flight fare is within your budget. Fare from Bangalore to Delhi is 3022. There you go. Bingo. So happy botting. You can create your bots to test your websites, to test your quality sites again and again, so that there's no regressions. And you can also send yourself alerts based on certain data on your website. Thank you.